Rental investing isn't just about buying houses, it's creating unstoppable wealth. When done right, it puts cash in your pocket, it cuts your taxes, and it sets you up for long-term freedom. So let me show you how to turn this dream into an actual reality. Without further ado, let's dive in. All right, number one, we're gonna start with the numbers, not the property. You see, one of the biggest mistakes new investors make is falling in love with a property before running the numbers. A beautiful home doesn't always make a profitable rental, so the first step is to break down the math. Rental income, expenses, mortgage payments, and cash flow. Those are the four numbers we're gonna talk about. The numbers don't work, it doesn't matter how nice the kitchen looks. Think of it like buying a business. You're not just buying walls and a roof, you're buying an income stream. So a property that cash flows and is cash flow positive puts money in your pocket every month, with one that isn't can drain your finances quickly. Successful investors know the math is what turns a property into a wealth building machine. Here's one of the stories I want to share. I was growing up and my mom decided to start investing in real estate at a very young age. And to be completely honest with you, I didn't know why we were traveling to all these random states, South Dakota, North Dakota, Texas. Me and my brother were like, dude, why don't we go to Florida or go to Mexico or Hawaii? But what we were doing was we were traveling to these properties that my mom was closing escrow on, and she was looking at the numbers to see how she can do refinances and how she can make repairs. Over time, my mom went from 5 rental properties to 30 rental properties simply because she never stopped doing the math. You have to pick the right location, but you also have to do the math. You can fix a property, but you can't fix its location. A rundown home in a thriving neighborhood often outperforms a pristine house in a struggling area. So when choosing your first rental, look for places with strong rental demand, good schools, job opportunities, and access to amenities like shops, transits, and parks. Tenants don't just rent properties, they rent lifestyles. So if the area feels safe, convenient, and desirable, your property will stay occupied and it'll attract better tenants. That's why location is often more important than the physical condition of the property itself. When it comes to location, you also need to remember it's not just about the town or the city, it's about the state. Some states are much better to invest in compared to others, and this is due to a number of factors such as property taxes, state income tax rates, zoning laws for Airbnbs, for example, or whether or not the state has strong protection for landlords. For example, states like Texas, Wyoming, and Nevada, they don't have any income taxes, so this can make these states more attractive to buy properties in. On the other side of the coin, states like New York, California, New Jersey all have high state income taxes and are known to be less friendly to landlords and investors due to things like strict rent control laws and lengthy and costly eviction processes. All of these things can make them much less desirable to own a rental property there. Some of my personal favorite states to own rental properties are Texas, Arizona, and Florida. Those are the states that I own real estate in, as well as Indianapolis. Now, next is budgeting for more than your mortgage. It is so easy to look at a mortgage payment and assume that your only cost is really the mortgage payment. Real estate has so many hidden costs: property taxes, insurance, repairs, vacancies, property management fees. These all eat into your monthly profit. If you don't account for them, you'll be shocked when your cash flow disappears. Smart investors plan for these expenses up front, and they set aside a reserve fund. You see, a good rule of thumb is to budget at least 20 to 30% of your rental income for expenses. That way you're prepared when the water heater breaks or when the property sits empty for a month. It's also important to regularly review and adjust your budget as your property ages and the market changes, because maintenance costs can increase over time. Property taxes may rise. Insurance premiums can fluctuate. So keeping a close eye on your finances and updating your projections, you can ensure your investment stays profitable and you avoid unpleasant surprises that could end up eating into your returns. Now, the next step is get approved for financing. Before you even start shopping, talk to a lender and get pre-approved. This not only tells you how much you can afford, but it also positions you as a serious buyer. Sellers are much more likely to accept your offer if they know you have financing ready to go. So getting pre-approved also saves you time. Instead of looking at properties outside of your budget, you can zero in on the ones that truly fit your financial plan. It gives you clarity, it gives you speed, and it gives you leverage, which are all essential tools in a competitive market. In addition to that, pre-approval helps you identify any potential issues with your credit or finances before you start making offers. So if there are obstacles such as a low credit score or high debt to income ratio, you'll have some time to address that and improve your chances of securing the best mortgage terms. Entering the market fully prepared not only reduces stress, but it can also save you thousands of interest cost over the span of your loan. Next, Let's start thinking long-term. Rental property isn't just about quick wins or quick cash flow or getting to retirement tomorrow. It's about building wealth steadily over time. Some months your profits may feel small, but the real power comes from years of rental income and appreciation and tax savings stacking up together. The longer you hold, the more benefits you unlock. Patience is the name of the game with real estate. So think about your goals. What is the financial freedom target you have in mind? The retirement plan you have in mind? Leaving something behind for your kids matters. So when you view real estate through a long-term lens, short-term hiccups like repairs or vacancies just become little small bumps on the road to building wealth. Long-term thinking also means being strategic about your property investments and upgrades. Instead of just chasing trends or expensive renovations that really don't add any value, you need to focus on improvements that increase rental income, that attract quality tenants and boost your property appreciation over time. So by making thoughtful, intentional decisions, you ensure your investment grows at a steady pace and continues to generate wealth for years to come. Next, I want to talk about screening tenants carefully. Your tenants are the lifeblood of your rental business. A good tenant pays on time, they take care of the property, and they stay long-term, while a bad tenant can cost you thousands in damages and eviction fees. That's why screening is a non-negotiable. Always run background checks. You're going to verify employment and income, and you're going to call references. You do not skip these steps. Please don't let emotion or pressure push you into rushing this step. Choosing the right tenant protects your investment and it keeps your rental business running smoothly. Failing to screen properly can lead to serious consequences. Bad tenants may miss rental payments, they may cause property damage, or even engage in illegal activities on your property. So leaving you with all the costly repairs, not them, all the legal fees, not them, all the lost income, not them. Evicting a problematic tenant can take months and drain both your time and resources, potentially derailing your cash flow. So in short, skipping tenant screening is just risky. It can turn what should be a profitable investment into a financial headache. Next is learn the tax advantages. Real estate offers tax benefits that most people don't even know exist. Mortgage interest is great, but depreciation is the best. You get to write off repairs and you get to even take travel to the property as a deduction. These write-offs lower your taxable income and increase your bottom line. This is where working with a tax strategist really starts to pay off. The tax strategist at my company, Tax Alchemy, can help you structure your investments for maximum savings, turning your rental property into a resource of income, but also a powerful tax shelter. So understanding and using these tax advantages is a game changer for first-time investors. If you have a spouse, you may also be able to qualify your spouse as a real estate professional. I want you to look into what's called the real estate professional status. This can unlock even greater tax benefits for you. This status allows you to deduct losses from your rental property against other forms of income, such as W-2 income from your primary job or your business. This can reduce your overall tax liability significantly. If you are married and file jointly, only either you or your spouse has to qualify for real estate professional status to claim the benefits for the both of you. To qualify for this status, yes, you're gonna have to spend 750 hours in the year, and more than half of your personal services must be in real estate. You must meet material participation. Material participation means you're actively managing or making key decisions for the property rather than being a passive investor. There are several IRS tests to determine material participation, such as more than 500 hours or being the only person substantially involved in the activity. I take advantage of real estate professional status in my own life. My wife qualifies for real estate professional status on behalf of the both of us. So as a result, she has helped us save millions in taxes over the years. We absolutely love this tax strategy and it's been extremely pleasant for us on our tax returns. Watch this video I created right here about this exact topic. That's all I got for today. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Thank you so much and cheers.